Hello there! Welcome to JonnyBuildz. I am your host, of course, Johnny, and with me today, for the first time ever doing a duel stream, and you can figure out the spellings for that for yourself, is VAB from VAB's Workshop. Say hello.
Hello.
This is something we have not done before, obviously. We are pretty much we've done a lot of testing and things to make sure that we can get the audio working and the video going, and so far so good. But this is going to be something that is brand new that we're going to try, and we'll probably do some stuff like this as kind of specials or whatever, just for the fun of it, to try different things and, you know, just to experiment, play around with stuff, do these little competitions just because they're fun to do. So yeah, that's what we're here for. So let's get started. First of all, VAB, tell them a little bit about what you'll be dealing with, because everyone can see I have a Lego set. I'm going to be building a Lego set, and they've seen me do Lego sets before. So tell people what they're seeing as far as your screen goes.
Okay. Well, pretty much I'm going to be building the same exact set, except it's going to be a digital version of it. I got the instructions on off of Lego.com, and I have them right there. What you're seeing right now is the basic Studio interface for Studio 2.0.
So let's talk a little bit about that. We'll talk a little bit about what Studio itself is. What does it allow you to do? That kind of thing. Because I myself, I've seen it used, but I've never used it myself.
Studio is pretty much just a computer-aided drafting or CAD program for Lego. So you could build digital builds like this, or you can build huge monstrosities like this one I'm currently working on.
Right.
Orbital launch integration tower on Boca Chica, Texas.
Right. Very nice. That is cool. For those that don't know, VAB is very much into rockets and NASA things. I mean, like all kinds of things. He's designed and built many out of Lego. Yep.
All historical space-related stuff I'm trying to design and build.
And whenever you do a design and a build, especially for that kind of stuff, because it's historical, you try to go with exact proportions, so to speak, right? You try to go with, you know, say it's like, you know, say it's 100 feet high. Well, how does that translate to Lego size and, you know, proportionally?
Yeah, I try to get as much as the details as possible. I mean, depending on what scale it is, 100. There's a whole process I go through to scale down the actual numbers and try to get as close as I can.
Right. Very, very, very cool. All right. So what we are attempting to do is something that I don't think's ever been done before, whether it's on YouTube or any other streaming. I've never seen anyone do a contest like this. Normally what you do is you see, hey, I've got the set. He would have the exact same set physically, and we would see who builds it faster. We're going to do that a little bit differently today, where I am going to build the actual physical set. As you can see, it is sealed. I have not opened it. The little push thing, I don't know if I'm even going to use that, but this, you know, it's sealed, has not been opened, even though I've had this for a couple months. And VAB is going to do the exact same thing virtually. Well, I guess it's, you know, digitally, yeah, but virtually. So he's not going to build the actual set, but he is, you know, on screen. So we've got some rules for this contest, and these may change over time simply because, again, we've never done this before. No one's done this before, and like we're not sure what gives us a good balance for things. There are certain advantages that Studio has to doing a physical build. There are certain things that doing it physically has. I mean, one of the things is the size. This is 289 pieces, so it's a smaller set, obviously. And Studio kind of has an advantage when you get to bigger sets. We were trying to find something that was a good medium that gives both of us kind of a nice balance for doing it both ways. So let me go start with the first rule. And the first rule here is VAB will have Studio loaded, which he does, along with the instructions, which he does, as you can see. And I will start with the box sealed. So that is the very first thing that we're going to do. Opening the box doesn't take that long for me to do, but it just makes sense to have Studio uploaded and ready to go. And then we'll go on to rule number 2. Is VAB will be searching for each piece. Copy paste is allowed. So talk a little bit about the copy paste aspect.
Okay. Copy paste pretty much allows me to take a part, any type of part, copy it as many times as I want to. It's just not limited to just a part. You can do sub-assemblies, sub-models, and copy the entire thing over and over and over again to whatever you need it to.
So when you see on this model, like for instance, like this here, we got these 2 triangle pieces and then like a little hinge piece and whatever's underneath there to hold it together. He can do, and you can see there's multiples of these. He can do one of these and then copy paste the entire assembly and stuff. So there is an advantage there for Studio, we thought, whereas I have to build every single little assembly. So copy paste is fine, but searching for the pieces initially, he's going to have to do. So we think that there's a good balance there for that. So, and again, these are rules that we're going to be playing around with and trying out and seeing what works and what doesn't. So rule number 3, VAB will be creating the 40th anniversary brick from scratch. Now, scratch is a little bit of a misnomer, I guess, but it's this brick piece that's here. That's a special brick piece that doesn't really exist in Brick Studio, so VAB's going to find he's going to search for the right size piece. He has an image for this, and he's going to have to put it together and make it an actual brick piece and put it into his inventory, so to speak.
And the reason for this is because I was able to get look at the instructions early on before we even decided to do this type of stream, and we figured that it was a fair handicap to have to do this since I got to look at the instructions early on.
Right. Yep. So, all right, moving on. Rule number 4. So this is in case everything goes awful. So if Studio or OBS crashes, we're going to pause the contest. We're going to have the timer running just to see how long things take. But we're going to pause the contest until we can get things back situated again. So Studio happens to have a little bit of a stability issue sometimes. Usually it's for larger models, but sometimes it can even be for smaller ones. And if that sort of thing does happen, then we're just going to have to pause it, because that's just unfair if something happens. Whereas this, I'm not worried about the physical model crashing. So that one's kind of self-explanatory, I think. And then the last rule that we have here is that whoever the winner is the one that completes it first. So if I get done first, or VAB does his last piece on or whatever, and it's exactly how it's supposed to be, then that's the person's the winner. So the loser is going to have to create a trophy for the winner. All right. So that's what we're working with here today. All right. So I think that that's going to be a good set of rules. And again, it's something that we may have to go through and play with and check on and see if it's working right, and see if it does what we want it to do. And again, we'll have to adjust these things as things go, as to whether the size of the set, or again, this is something we've never seen on YouTube or anywhere before. So kind of hoping to make this a semi-regular thing, and yeah, I guess all that's left to say is may the best builder win. Something like that. So good luck, VAB. I'm really anxious. I'm really anxious to see how this works, though, to see how this compares. So I guess without further ado, we'll do a quick. They are high stakes, I'll tell you. I actually have the building piece. I got my yellow building pieces over in a thing over there, in a bin. So I'm prepared. You know, I'll build it live. You know, I'll build the little thing. Welcome. I'm trying to think how to say your Exodius Montessori. Sorry about that if I screwed up your name, but welcome. Thanks for tuning in, and we are just getting ready to start. So let's do a countdown. We're gonna do 3, 2, 1, go, and the timer has started. So away we go. So I'm not gonna open it with the thumb thing. I'm just gonna come here along the edge. And I dislike how they have these sets opening this way, but you know, whatever. Oh, so I got 2 bags. No, 3 bags. 4 bags. No? Yeah, 4 bags. Instructions. All right, here we go. Move that off to the side. In fact, I'll make it all pretty over here. So 2 bags for bag 1, essentially, and then 2 bags for bag 2. So a total of 4 bags. Yeah, close enough. Alright, so how's your 4th of July going, XX? I'll just call you double X. How about that? Yeah, I know. That's what 1 and 2 is going to be. See, look, VAB already has the first one going. That one goes on top. Up, and we finished the stand at about the same time. This will be interesting. Any fireworks around your area? See, this is my thing. I have to go searching through. Oh, it's through there? Really? Alright. Where's you are here to distract me, right?
I was gonna say, where's your sister at too?
I know. She was on earlier, so. Not bad. Good. Good. Any plan? So I was going to ask this. Any plan? That's weird. Any plans for your July the 4th? I know I'm not doing much. I'm grilling a bunch of meat later today on my new flat top. But other than that, I am not doing much of anything. Yeah, take it easy today.
No, I don't have anything planned. This is as much as I had planned for the day.
This will be enough, though, right?
Yeah, I plan on going to sleep right after this.
Oh, that's great. Alright, I'm confused what this part is. Oh, no, I did it upside down. Whoops. Oh, I know what that is. Okay, that's the... Alright, gotcha. Alright, so everything was done upside down. Interesting, interesting. Okay. So I'm curious, VAB, when it comes to the coloring, like you can just find the pieces and then you tell it what color to be, right? It's not, they don't have individual pieces that are all color,
Yeah.
like the same pieces multiple times for, you know, different colors or anything. It's one piece and then you change the color, right?
Yeah, you could do it that way, and they have a list on the top right that you can pick what color. Now, before it used to be, it was just a list of all colors.
Oh,
now
okay.
they have it to actually to where it's individualized.
Interesting.
Per piece, so you don't have to go and search for. Let's say you have like this black dish on step 8. They'll have that specific color, that specific part in that specific colors,
Right.
instead of having to go and.
Yeah, I'm not paying attention. I need to flip this back around. See, that's my thing is, oops. I don't pay attention enough sometimes. Right. I am on step 14 currently. Wait, how's that go on? Oh, it goes right in there. There we go. All right. Looking like a mess. All right. Now's when I start getting weird because like we got these little tiny pieces to put on, and I hate putting on tiny pieces. Oh, it even shows a topographical view of like, do it here, don't set it up the wrong way. Yeah, it would be a bad time to get a cramp, which is why that would be bad. Uh-oh. Bab's doing some searching. Yeah, cramp would not be a good thing. I'm standing up. I have a standing desk here, so I'm actually standing, and my back doesn't start hurting. That would be bad. Alright, so these go on to the white on either side. I'm going to double check actually one more time because it was very specific about which way you orient this thing, so I want to make sure it's correct. Yes, don't do that. Alright. I do like how they have this build design though, because like it's just it's a neat concept to make it circular, and I like it. So Fab and I are building the Death Star 2 gift with purchase. 289 pieces. I don't know why it's an 18 plus. It doesn't seem like it's you know, all that. I don't know. Hey, you are? How you doing? We are well on our way. No distracting. So far, it looks like I'm doing further ahead than VAB is, but VAB will catch up with certain assemblies and things, I'm sure, with copy pasting and things like that. You can see the rules we have posted for this. It is a really cool build, though. I'm liking it already. A little snot bricking going on here. Where's that piece? Oh yeah, I bet you it feels like it's very humid out. It definitely does. I was out earlier. Oh, anyone that lives kind of more on the East Coast, if you need gas, go to Sheetz. Sheetz has it for $1.77. Sheetz is not a sponsor, by the way. Nobody sponsors this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe someday. I'm not concerned. And as you can see, when VAB is doing like these slidey pieces and stuff like me, I mean, I can just slide them on. He has to actually move them a little bit and just boop, put them on. It's kind of a different thing. Alright, so we're doing the first curved piece here. What step you on, VAB?
I am on step 15.
Oh, alright. Oh, it's been, so you have a Sheetz real close to you. Sorry about that. Yeah, it was crazy at the one down near me, but I found a way to kind of circumvent the line because people weren't going in one of the entrances properly, so I went in it. Oh, I gotta do 4 of these. See, this is something where VAB can catch up because once he makes one of them, he can just go copy paste, copy paste. Whereas me, I got to build each one. You know what, I'm gonna move this in because I'm not using that for instructions, so I can get a little closer. Alright, so we're doing this on the back side. They do not. Their website said while supplies last, so that's how they get rid of. So that way, if someone misses out, that all they can say is sorry. I mean, you know, that's the way to do it, I guess. People, I saw people filling up, and they're like, oh, I didn't have any gas cans, otherwise I would have filled up more, you know. But I think that kind of is silly. You shouldn't be able to do that, or at least just do one gas can. You shouldn't be able to get like a whole bunch. That's just me though. All right, 2 down, 2 more to go. I'm losing my mind. There we go. See, that would be to your advantage there, Vab, if I lost my mind. See, there he goes. See, he's doing that little thing, this boom, 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 and then he always, once he finds these pieces, he has them in kind of the repository where he can just like pull them out and just bing. All right, we are at the almost 12-minute mark, and I'm still on bag 1. Vab's still on bag 1. This is interesting. I was estimating, we were talking earlier before we started streaming, we were estimating this would take maybe about 25 minutes to do this actual build, so we'll see. They love grapes. That's hilarious. That's a weird thing I would think for chickens to like. I can understand corn and stuff like that, but grapes? Thank you guys for joining us, by the way. This is something new that, you know, we may do in the future. Well, I'm sure we'll do in the future. It's such a different thing. I gotta do 2 of these. All right. So I'm going to do these at the same time. And I just dropped a piece. There it is. That was my fault. Fab's not talking much. He's a quiet guy, but he's concentrating.
Yeah, especially when the program doesn't want me to do an angle.
Well, again, while this is a contest, it's an experiment to see what can be done, what needs adjusted, those kind of things. So pretty cool. I'm liking it. So far, so good. So if you're near them with grapes and stuff after they finally tasted it, they're like, "Oh my gosh, this is amazing." That's funny. All right, putting on these little frying pan pieces. Interesting. I thought horses always loved carrots, so maybe it's just your horse. I don't know. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, more little pieces. They are the bane of my existence. So any Lego sets you guys are looking for coming up? I just got the Pac-Man arcade, and I can't wait to build that for a live event at some point. Any Lego sets you guys are looking for? What about you, VAB? I know you have so much you're doing custom, so.
Yeah. Honestly, I have not seen any particular ones that I want to get, and if I do, they're probably just going to be part sets.
Right. Though I have to say, that's what I was thinking the Hogwarts set was going to be, and I'm finding it to be pretty awesome. So it's going to stay together for a little while and get all lit up and everything. I didn't realize horses didn't like carrots. I've always thought they did. What do I know, though? I just know Legos. Look at that, VAB, I'm done! Just kidding.
Already?
Oh, that's right, the Chewbacca. Yeah, I have not seen any. I just know it is coming, but there's no details on it yet. They're being kind of hush-hush on that one. And the pink parrot, that one I don't know about. You're literally a horse, that's right. Alright, so it looks like these are the damaged parts of the Death Star, and they're the under construction parts of the Death Star, I guess it is. Gotta push you out of the way a little bit. Those go on one side of the Death Star, then the other side has the constructed portions, the finished portions. The Titanic set is a cool looking set, simply because of the just the ability that you have with making it so that you can open things up and look inside. I think that's really cool. Ooh, all right. Oh, so which way does this go on? This has to be at an angle. Interesting. Oh, I gotcha. There we go. So those just fit in there. They're not even holding on to it. Okay. Alright, if that's the way they want to be. Uh-oh, I'm on the bags too already. That's alright. We said this was going to be... Yeah, the Titanic is a very, very huge set. And we said this was going to be an experiment and a challenge to see. I know some of the things that Studio can do really well is, like we were saying, like, I'm going to have to do all these little wing assemblies and stuff individually, whereas VAB can just do one and then copy the whole thing and paste it where he needs to. So There are advantages to both, but again, we're trying to see how things work. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that. All right. Peppermint candy still sounds weird though. Right. Oh, I have to do this 7 times. Okay, so now I'm at the part where I have to do this 7 times. So I'm gonna move these out of the way and do all 7. He ate a Cheez-It. That's awesome. That is stupendous. I do have a bit of an advantage to finding the pieces initially, to what VAB can do, it looks like. But, like I said, he only has to build 1. Alright, so what was your horse's name then, XX, or double X? Obviously you have pet names for him, like Fat Donkey. Started. 2 more. Alright, all my little soldiers here lined up. Alright, lay it down. 2 of these in. You did not, so, okay, so you did not name him. Why was he named Blue then? By whoever named him. I mean, I don't think they do have blue horses, don't they? I mean, they're called blue horses or something, but they're not really. Something like that. Oh, I need a drink. I'm pushing myself on this, so I'm getting hot. Man, I gotta put those on the back too. Jeez. His name is Pilgrim. That's awesome. So where do you hail from, Double X? I know who these other 2 are. Where did you find out about the stream? And appreciate you being here.
I have to confess, I already know who this is.
Oh, you know who Double X is. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's one of yours.
She just happens to be in the other room watching.
Oh. Gotcha. Well, I've never met or talked with you, so welcome. Glad to have you stop by and join us. Oh, so it was a small horse. Ah, okay, so there is a blue horse, okay. So if she's in the other room, she can help me out and distract you. If I need to Hi, Jerry. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. We are well on our way through the challenge. 24 minutes currently. I'm ahead of VAB right now with these pieces, but because he's searching for stuff, but once he builds that little assembly that he's doing right now, he will not have to build another one. He can just copy and paste it. So he does have a bit of an advantage, I think, in some ways. Just like these ones I'm building here, I had to build 7 of them, and he'll be able to build 1. Thank you for stopping by. Good to see you as always. This is cool how it's fitting together, though. I'm really, really, really digging this. Whoops, I put that in upside down. I guess I can't do that. He's anything. Oh, jeez, I put it upside down again. Can't do that. Gotta do it right. Alright. So that's looking pretty cool. I like it. Oh, now I gotta do 4 of these. I gotta do 4 of these panel things. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm not gonna lie. It's just taking me time to, because I mean, some of the parts that I can reuse, copy and paste over and over again, I have them buried in sub-assemblies. So
oh, okay. Gotcha.
It's just taking a while having to go back and focus on them.
Right. Uh-oh. Well, it looked like stream was down for a second. It's back, though, at least at the moment. Apologies, I did see that YouTube was having some issues. No surprise, I guess. It doesn't like me. Alright, so this, I'm not even sure where these go. Alright, so this one goes here. And that one's falling off now. So that goes there, this goes here. Yeah, I'm probably going to be switching back to Comcast since YouTube Verizon was good for me for a little bit, and then all of a sudden it just pooped out, and it was just like I've had nothing but issues. So, all right. Oop, is that correct? Is that on there? Yes. Okay. All right. So, starting to look more like the Death Star. I gotta do some I gotta do 5 of the bottom. There's the 40th anniversary. And this has gone a little longer than I thought, so we're at 28 minutes right now.
I just hit bag 2.
What's that?
I just got onto bag 2, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but now you get to repeat.
Yeah, I'm hoping to pick up some time with it, but I'm gonna say I'm at this point probably soundly beat.
I don't know. I'm still doing this, so again, I gotta build every single one of these, and again, we thought this would be a good good set to try it on, and it is. I mean, I think it is a good initial set to go with it, but I'm surprised it's taken 30 minutes. So it's pretty close though overall, I think. I put that on wrong. What the heck? That's all right. This will be the first annual challenge for doing this. There will be more. We'll try different sets.
I mean, we have ideas already for other formats.
Yep,
on
absolutely.
How to do this to make it a little bit more fair.
Yep, and you got to start somewhere. So, see, I think if you had a repository already built of all the pieces, then you would soundly be beating me. So, it's that happy medium we got to find.
Yeah. Well, I mean, possibly. I mean, I wouldn't count it out. I just wouldn't have to be searching for all these parts and pieces.
Right, exactly. Okay, so we do that. We gotta rotate this. It's funny how they have the little thing on there. All right. So this is an assembly, and now he can make 5 of those and put them on, or however many we need. I can't remember how many. All right, radar dish time. See, that is a handy thing to have. It's like, oh, look, I have this. Up, rotate, up, put it on, up.
Well, I'm just looking. I'm dealing with just 45 degrees.
Right, true. If it was different.
If it was like an odd number of degrees, then it'd be a lot harder.
Right. Right. Laser cannon. Assembly. Here. And oh, rotate that. It goes in here somewhere. Oh, it goes on one of those. Which one does it go on? It goes on this one. There we go. Alright, that looks cool. Alright, now I gotta go to the back side and put on an armature. Where do you go? Oh, you go on there. I have a feeling, see, now I gotta go back, because I have a feeling I might have forgotten 2 pieces on stuff. I'm looking around at all this. Aha! I did. I forgot 2 pieces. Gotta pull this off and redo that.
And this is the issue you have when you're working with small models like this. The coordinate system on the CAD program doesn't always work in your favor.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I hear them doing fireworks outside, which is fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. There we go. All right. That's back together. I was like, why do I have 2 of these extras? There's no way those are extra pieces. So that goes there. This goes here. And that's it. Alright, I built mine in 33 minutes, 1 second. We're going to resume, see how long it takes VAB to finish his. That looks pretty cool though. It's a neat set. Neat little tiny set. I don't understand why it's 18 plus, but it is. Jedi Master Nieves, welcome. Good to see you. I just finished up my build. VAB's is pretty close to being done. He's going to be another minute, but like he gets to adjust angles and things, but he's copy pasting the assemblies, and then all he has to do is the radar dish and the whatever it's called. What is that piece called? The 40th anniversary piece, and then it's kind of funny how it just rotates around, like it doesn't stay. Yeah, I mean, like this is a smaller set, so it was not difficult, I guess, to get the pieces together. At a slightly bigger set, we probably would have been even closer. He's not that far away off. I mean, like he's on the radar dish now, and I think, yeah, maybe the repository. If he had the repository already there of the pieces, it would have been a lot easier. Yeah, the laser is right here. See, laser turret. See, That's what he's working on right now. He's working on, if you look on his screen, he's working on the laser turret. Interesting. You know what? I didn't even think about this. It's using a plant piece for the lasers. It's using this little piece here. So that may be interesting to find. I don't even know what to call that, what you would call that in Studio. So we were doing our first Duel stream, our first ever Duel of the Fates, which we will have more of. I like this format. It was fun. It's a neat challenge idea. We'll have other models to do, but we were giving it an attempt just to see, you know, what we could do, come up with, who, you know, what our not boundaries are, but like the criteria that work really good for doing something like this, because we want it to be close. We want it to be a, you know, a contest, and we've never seen anything like this done on any streaming before. So it's an interesting format, I think, and yeah, it makes for a good show, I think. Or it will once we, you know, work out all the kinks and everything like that. But ah, there you go. Yeah, you found it. Does it allow you to push it in more? Ah, there we go. Change to green.
I could, yeah, right there.
Yeah, it's just enough that you can put the little.
Now the dish might be not the right. The dish. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, you're fine.
The dish might not be the same part number in the kit, just because I was having issues with it, with the other dish not wanting to go on the bar. So.
Oh yeah. Well, this one, I think this one might have a hole. Like some of them don't have holes through it. You know what I mean? Some of them do. Like this size dish, because I know some of them have a cap on the back, so that might be why. Ding. Oh, look at that. Now, this will be interesting to see if how it'll let you insert it in. You want a mini Venator? Yeah, that's an interesting set. There you go. That looks good. Yeah, the Venator I think is going to be an interesting UCS set. That's definitely not one I'm picking up because I have a Star Destroyer. I know it's more unique, but yeah, I'm not really interested. Or Star Destroyer. You would have dots. That would be the. I mean, like even the Executor, the Super Star Destroyer would just be a dot on this model, as far as that goes. Oh gosh, many Lego figures wouldn't work with this. Those would be specks of dots. Yeah, it is a lot of money, and it's not one. I mean, I got the I just got the Pac-Man set, and so that one's going to be, you know, my next. That's my big one for this year. You know, I'm not going to get anything else unless Chewie's really really cool. Then I'll probably pick him up, but that's about it. Yeah, it's one arm. It goes on the back. It's just like here. All right, and now he's doing the block, the special 40th anniversary customized block. What are we looking at? I finished in 33:01.
Yeah, it takes a minute for Studio, I think.
Yeah. See, that's something else we need to account for next time. Is like some of the things that it does for like importing and stuff like that. The names of stuff is not necessarily all that nice in You were like, ooh, he will be. Yeah, I think Chewie will be pretty cool. As long as they don't make him like overly gangly and like fill him out properly, I think he'll be really cool. So, but this was a great gift with purchase. It's a very cool look, very neat design. I am pretty impressed with it. A human scale Death Star would be insane. I mean, like, VAB has a, what is it, a 13-foot long Star Destroyer, or is it a Super Star Destroyer? I can't remember.
It's Star Destroyer.
Yeah. So he's got a 13-foot long one. He's got the plans for it. That I think as a lug is going to be a really cool. I mean, if the lug wants to do it, but I mean, I want to do it. So I want to do it. So it'll be like giant sections of Star Destroyer to put together to take somewhere. Fantastic. I mean, like that would just be awesome to do. So I'm excited about that. It's going to be a lot of work. It's going to take time. It's going to take money. So, but I actually need to get a copy of the instructions so I can start finding the pieces for it. Because I think that's going to be incredible. Yeah. All right. He's almost got it together. And then it goes on to the little platform. And good.
I'm done.
Yay! All right, so it was about what? About 7 minutes longer than me. Just some of the searching looks like it took you a long time. Peter, those are Cheerios. That's funny.
Yeah.
So, I mean, again, if we had a bigger set, I bet you it would be a little bit, I mean, again, it depends on how much things are repeated, like these things. But maybe next time having all the pieces like in your repository that's like, hey, I've already searched for them, they're just there waiting, and then you can start putting them in. Because, I mean, I have all the pieces that are here. Or even, like, if you load up, like if you had, like, I don't know if you can do multiple, like, repositories, but, like, have, like, bags 1, you know, all set up, and then you switch to the next one for bag 2. It was a cool experiment, though, I think. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it was neat. Like we were saying, we never really seen anything like this done on YouTube or any other platform. So it was definitely an interesting experience. I think once we get a better grasp on how to handle things and hear what you guys think about what we should change as well.
Yep.
I think we can get a battle or do this a lot better in the future.
I mean, we can get multiple people. I mean, like, we could get like 4 people building, you know, those. I mean, like, we can do all kinds of stuff with this in the future. So yeah, I think it worked out pretty well. And again, it was an experiment. So again, our rules are what they were right now. It doesn't mean we'll keep them that way. Depending on the set that we use to build. Have fun, you are. Enjoy your 4th. Have fun building your chicken coop. Depending on the set we build, I mean, that can change things. You know, the type of set, the size of it, you know, the piece count, those kind of things. So all kinds of stuff can change, you know, what happens as far as that goes. So, all right. So I won this one. So I guess I get a trophy.
Well, I'm going to build you a trophy right now.
All right. Go ahead. You do that. It can be as small or as large as you want. And actually, just for the fun of it, because I have the pieces here, I don't know if I have enough, but I am going to build you a trophy as well, because you got 2nd place. So we'll build VABs.
Silver?
Yeah, we'll build. No, it'll be. I don't know. I had yellow prepared, so I don't have enough gray. It's all used in other stuff right now, so I will build VAB a trophy while he's building me a trophy. Let's do this. It's gonna be I mean, it'll be sort of 2D, but sort of 3D, I guess. And some of my yellow are old, some of them are new, so it'll look interesting. A diamond? That'd be interesting. Oh man, yours is going to be really cool looking. Mine is not. Mine's going to be very basic. There we go. Ah! My trophy's falling apart. Let's see if I have a 3x2s. That'll help keep it there. There we go. That'll be better. Remember, we're doing this on the fly, so... Diamonds are money? Yes, they are. They definitely are. Also very expensive money, so... I need another 3x2. Two 3x1s will work though. Oh man, look at that. That is beautiful.
Yeah, and I even got a thing on the back of it for you, Johnny.
What's it say?
It
Oh,
says,
I can't.
all hail the knowledge.
That's awesome. All hail the Nodge. I like it. Alright. Mine is almost done. It's not the best in the world, that's for sure. As with all things, could be worse, right? Almost looks like a heart, kinda, but it's not supposed to be.
But Johnny, I have to tell you, since I lost, I did create myself a little violin to go play my sorrows somewhere else.
Oh, yeah, is that the world's smallest Lego violin playing a very, very sad song?
Nah, well, it's a violin, not the world's smallest.
It's a violin.
I couldn't
okay.
find that minifigure piece.
Ah, gotcha. All right, there we go. So we got VAB's trophy. In fact, I have. Hold on. I need to find the smooth piece. Where's my smooth bin? I should have looked this up before. One of my smooth pieces has a number 2 on it. If I can find it real quick. If not, I'll just put it on later once I do find it. But yeah. I'm gonna have to wait. Oh, look! I even have, this is a Minecraft trophy apparently. Minecraft little trophy. Oh, diamonds is your birthstone. That's cool. That is cool. All right, so I'll find that 2, and then I'm gonna stick it on here, and there will be this will be your trophy. So there we go, everybody. Our first duel stream. Duel of the Fates, Death Star trophy. Really fun experience. That was really cool to do. Did not know how it was going to turn out, what it was, what was going to happen, who was going to win. Yeah, very, very, very interesting. So, oh no, I had fun. I was actually sweating a bit because I'm like, oh, I gotta get this done. Because I felt like I was falling behind at different points.
Yeah. Well, I know I had a feeling once like, some of the parts I was having issues trying to find, and I was just like, yeah. And then it just becomes a psychological thing after that.
Right. But it's a good. I think overall it was an awesome experience, and I think it'll work well for the future, doing it again at some point.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
So thanks everybody for joining us. Again, it was fun. It was different, and definitely going to be doing more of these in the future. What's the next build? Next week we'll be continuing on with Hogwarts. We're past bag 18. We're on to, I think it's 20 now. We did 18 and 19 last time, so the next build is 20. We haven't even. I mean, like, this was our first time doing this. So we're gonna have to look around. I mean, maybe we'll do like a Speed Champions car, because those are, smaller sets or whatever. Maybe we'll do something like that. Maybe a 3-in-1. I mean, who knows? We'll have to look at things and see, adjust the format a little bit. Yeah, we'll just have to pick. Maybe we'll have people vote on it. We'll say, hey, come up with ideas. Yeah, Hogwarts is what's happening next week, normal time, 8 o'clock. And VAB, this is your first stream. What do you think?
Nerve-wracking. Making sure I don't say the wrong things, and glad to be stuck in a little box.
Oh, I found a 3. It's not a 2 though. The 2 is somewhere. You were not third, you were second, so I gotta find where the that 2 is. But yeah, next meeting we have or whatever, I am giving you. Oh, well, there's a spoiler that has a 2 on it. Maybe I'll use that. That'll be fun. I'll have to look and see, but yeah, I thoroughly had a great time, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed this contest. I can't wait for more, because I think it's a really cool thing. It's a really neat format, and yeah, I think this will be something cool, and it's something.
There'll be more battles to come.
Yep, there definitely will. So, on behalf of myself and Fab and everyone that tuned in, thanks so much for everything, and thanks for joining in, and this will happen again. When, we don't know, but same time next week. Not same time, normal time next week, 8 o'clock. So, until then, keep on building, and may the brick be with you. We'll see you.
Have a good evening, everyone. And happy 4th of July.
Yes, happy 4th of July. That's the most important. Happy 4th of July.